Oh, hello everybody, Looney Farm Guy here with an update video. Now, as you may or may not know, I don't usually do videos on something that's been updated, but I wanted to check this out for two reasons. Number one, there weren't any, or I don't think there's going to be many mods released today. This is Friday, April the 15th. This update was released on Thursday, April the 14th. So I decided to review this, and the other reason is a friend of the channel and a subscriber, Mr. Wally Farmer Reed, requested this. So I'm happy to oblige. Now, this is the large cow barn 240 animals by Fs22. It will take 9.14 megabytes to download, and I can't remember the slots because I've already filled these with animals and filled everything up. So if I remember, I'll mention the slots at the end. However, so this is a pack of 2 cow barns. You will find them in animals and cows. And here they are marked with this big white outline of a cow. So we have the cow barn large, which is this, which is like a traditional, which is basically a copy of the cow barn large, the in-game cow barn large. This one, no, not that one. That one, yes. There it is. And this one here, cow barn with basically it's got the robo feed option on there, and that is basically a copy of this one, in-game one, right? That only holds 80 cows. And this one only holds, so the base game one holds 80 cows and 80 cows. He has increased the capacity to 240 cows each, right? And reduced it looks like he said the price is reduced 575. So the changelog 1.1 says decreased overall price and daily upkeep costs. Now I don't know what that is. It was 150,000. I don't see the decrease in overall price because the original price listed was 575, and that's what it is right now. I don't see any other. Yes. Right. So improve the placement of the building. I'm not sure exactly. I didn't have any problems placing it before. I don't have any problems placing it now. Increased liquid manure capacity further. We were going to test that. I don't know what that is yet. Increased radius for manure and liquid manure. So let's try that now. Silo extensions, manure heap extension. Of course, this is north, south, east, west. Overlaps. Oh, well, that's quite, that is quite far. I could place it all the way out here. That's pretty far. So, actually, if we can test this should collect the manure from both barns. So we're going to try that. I wish this could be placed at a better angle. I hate that that it goes. Yeah, this is the same thing. Okay. Well, we're going to put that down, like so. There it is. And then the liquid manure extension, I believe, yes. So this was just increase the capacity of the liquid manure However, I do want to see what the capacity is. Yeah, that's quite far. So it says increased overall, increased radius for manure and liquid manure storage. You can now place the manure further away from the building. Yes, okay. Increase liquid manure capacity further. We'll find that out. Increased overall food capacity. Now, that's one I have already filled. We're going to look at changed fencing around the perimeter. I'm not sure what exactly that is. It looks pretty much like the standard one still. So, not quite sure what that is. An added straw bale trigger for bedding. We will check that out, although I've already filled it with straw, but we're going to go forward anyways, and we'll be able to test the bales. Right, so food capacities. For the non-robotic one, we have 60,000 liters of straw and 100,000 liters of food. For the robot one, you fill in your hay, straw, and silage and mineral feed here. As you can see, our hay is 100,000 liters, silage is 120, straw is 100,000, and mineral feed 100,000. So we're going to see, if I recall, the original one, the robot feeding system could not keep up with how much food the cows ate. And it would have been they were constantly starving. So that's what we're going to test as well. Right, so I'm going to cut away and I'm going to fast forward until we see what our capacities for milk and slurry are and see if that let's just fast forward to the 1 hour mark here. We don't even have to do that because on the hour the robot's going to come out and start putting food in. So we can do that. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, it's going really fast. There we go. Okay, robot's putting food in. Mixing the food as the robot does. We already got some slurry. And some milk, apparently. There it is. He's mixing the food. Putting it into the little robot guy. Now, a tip for this, don't park any vehicles in this area or the area to the entrance of here at all. Leave this whole area open without obstruction because this little robot guy will come out, and if you have anything parked here, he's not gonna go. And there he goes. See how far he kind of goes like that and like that. So if there's anything parked around here, he's gonna stop, and your cattle won't get fed. So let's see here. When it starts, it'll go to the end, and then it'll start dumping it, and it'll come this way. And I just want to see how much food it'll put down. It hasn't registered anything yet. And there, that's it. Really doesn't. Huh. Well, it's not rich. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go fast forward. So we're I don't know what's going on. All right. So I'm gonna cut away, and we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna see what happens when I go forward for a month or so. Be right back. All right. So we have went forward 1 month in time. Um, And let's look at this barn first, the non-robotic one where I have put filled with food, and that's this one here. So, as you can see, there was enough food to last the month with some left over. Straw is still good. Milk is produced. Slurry was produced, and they all seem to be happy. Although after 1 month, you will have to replenish stock on the food anyways. Now, I do believe the same problem we had with the first version of this barn is the same problem we have now. If we look at this one, it has no food, even though the robot has been running, and we have plenty of slurry hay, or not slurry, hay silage and straw here and mineral feed. The robot is dispensing it on the hour, every hour. However, when the robot goes out and pours it in there, it immediately disappears. The cows instantly eat it, and it is gone. Although it says they're at 100% productivity, so they're getting enough food. It seems, although there's no way to you're not you're not it's just enough, it seems. And I forgot to put straw in here, but we're going to show that now with the bales. It says it takes straw bales now, so we're going to test that. And then what I'm going to do, since we've seen this, let's see if this is it taking them? Let's go and see. I don't see where it's taking straw bales. I wonder if it meant for the feed. It says added straw bale trigger for bedding. Well, we got straw bales here. Where would that be? Oh, I wonder if it's at the end. Oh, this is annoying. Let's get these bales out of here. Come on. That's annoying. I wonder if the bales are supposed to go in here or some weird thing like that. Oh, come on, open up. Open up. One of these places. Oh. All right. Well, let's see if it takes. It said straw for bedding. Where else would you gonna put it? Well, it takes straw for bales for food. I don't see where it's taken the bedding. The loose straw just pours in where the feed does. So that's why I kind of figured it would go there, maybe on the other one. As you can see, the manure is being collected very well. And no. Come on, open up. Right. This is awkward to operate. All right, so we're gonna fill it back up with some. Well, we don't need straw anymore. I don't know where it says accepting bales for straw. It's not. I can't get it to work anywhere. Maybe I'm missing a spot or something. I don't know. Tried here. I tried there. I tried here. Nothing. Okay, so that aside, I'm going to throw some TMR actually in here myself, and we're going to run it, and we're going to see what our capacities for slurry and milk is. Right on. All right, so update. Um, I went into the Robo Farm here and put in 70,000 liters of TMR myself. As while I was refilling the manual one. This is the robot one, and ran it. So I put some in, and then we ran it ahead a month. Excuse me. Interesting result is we still have 70,000 liters of food here. So simple deductions means that with 240 cows in here, the robot system here, as we can see, it has went down quite considerably by quite a lot. This robot system is giving these cows exactly the right amount of food every time it goes. Thus, the zero food, but the 100% health. Right? So it's if you just fill up the food here and run the robot thing, they will always, at maximum capacity, they will always have enough food. You will never see any food lying around, but it's good. They're going to be, you're giving them. There's no leftovers, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, because the 70,000 liters that I put in there are still there. Now, you can do this because if at whatever point you run out of one of the, if you run out of hay or straw or silage at any point, and the robot stops feeding them, they are immediately out of food because they don't have any they don't have a reservoir of food, right? Okay, so that's the kind of a trick with that. As for capacities, We are sitting at, I'm not sure why this one has less milk than the other one, but the slurry is, oh, because probably food, I guess. That's odd. Or it started out with food at the beginning. But anyways, we're going to test we're going to see what the maximum capacities are. And once we hit those, I will come back and I will show you and we'll wrap things up here. Oh, well, so we're finally back. And yes, we have reached our maximum limits on our containment. As you can see here, the milk maximum capacity for the stock, like this barn without any additional extensions, is 110,000 liters, and the slurry is a whopping 450,000 liters. It took quite a while to fill that to maximum. Maximum and a top up, and of course you can add extensions to extend that, but that's a lot of slurry, and it took several months to fill that. So I don't think you'd have to worry about unless you're just going forward without draining any tanks or using any of it. But anyways, there you go. The manure is filled up, even though I haven't been adding straw lately. So it's definitely taking manure from both barns, which is nice. And I think that's about it. Like I said, if probably a good idea to stock the food supply with at least a little bit, so that if for whatever reason the robot gets blocked or you run out of one of these products here, as I have now, as you can see, I've run out of hay. So for whatever reason, the mix ratio is not even with for this barn, because you run out of hay first, and you have plenty of other mineral feed. You'll never run out of mineral feed. So, anyways, just a little bit of a pet peeve. I think that's the same with the stock in-game base game one. Anyways, I have talked enough. This has been the update video for the large cow barn, 240 animals by Fs22, 9.14 megabytes to download. 20 slots, yes, 20 slots each. Well, how does that compare with the base game ones? Yeah, it looks like the base game ones are 20 slots each. So same as base game, 20 slots each. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.